When people ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I don't say a doctor. I say, I want to be a doctor who shows up when others need it most. Hello, my name is Bernardo Schein. I'm 15 years old. I live in Florianópolis, Brazil. And this is my biggest dream, to become a physician who makes a positive difference in the world. But this dream didn't start with me. It started with my father. In 1998, before I was born, Hurricane Mitch hit Central America. It was one of the deadliest hurricanes in the history. In Honduras, 1,000 of people lost everything: homes, families, members, even hope. My father, who was a young doctor at the time, decided to volunteer. He flew there to help people who were sick, injured, and scared, not because he had to, because he knew it's the right thing to do. He helped treat infections, brought medicines and food to families, and comforted people in pain. He didn't speak much Spanish, but he spoke the universal language of care and compassion that made all the difference. When I was growing up, I heard those stories, not in a heroic way, but in a human way. He told me about the people, like a little boy who survived thanks to simple antibiotics, or an old woman who had nothing but still shared her smile and warm drink with him. Those stories touched me deeply. They made me see medicine not just as a profession, but as a mission. That's when I knew I want to be like him. Not only a doctor who works in a clinic or a hospital, but a doctor who travels to places in need, who's not afraid of challenge, and who brings hope where it's missing. So, how do I plan to achieve this dream? Well, I have already taken my first steps. I created and presented a first aid workshop at a school in São Paulo, teaching students basic life-saving skills, such as chest compressions, how to help someone who's choking, and how to respond to bleeding, burns, and drownings. I also studied hard. I focused on science, biology, and chemistry. I know that becoming a doctor will take years of preparation, so I'm starting now. I'm learning English because I want to work internationally. Language opens doors to new opportunities. I plan to volunteer as much as I can. Even before I'm a doctor, you don't need a diploma to make a difference. You just need to care. Every small action, every moment of kindness helps build a future I believe in. I want to be ready when the next emergency happens, whether it's a hurricane, an earthquake, or a refugee crisis. Because I believe every person deserves care, no matter where they live or what they've been through. So yes, when people ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I say, I want to be a doctor who helps others. But more than that, I want to carry forward the values that my father taught me: empathy, courage, and action. That's my biggest dream. And every single day I'm working to make it real. And when the world calls for help, I promise I'll be ready to answer. Thank you.